The Longshot, the new U.S. Air Force fighter drone. The Longshot is an autonomous drone that will be launched from a fighter plane in the middle of a fight. Carrying its missiles itself, it will be able to face enemy aircraft instead of the pilot. Do not face an enemy fighter plane but send it a drone which will do it in the place of the pilot. This is the new concept of Darpa, an American agency specializing in military technology, which announced the development of its latest concept, the Longshot autonomous drone. This device will be launched directly from an aircraft like the F-35 fighter and will come close to the target itself to attack it with its own missiles, limiting the danger to U.S. Air Force pilots. In a statement, Darpa explained that the primary goal of this drone was to provide the United States with a new form of air superiority in the face of new technologies developed by countries like China. Indeed, the People's Republic has BVR missiles, beyond visual range or beyond the visual range in French, like the PL-15. The latter has a range of 350 kilometers. A range that could still grow beyond 400 kilometers according to some military scientists. This would allow Chinese pilots to attack U.S. aircraft long before they can retaliate. In addition to preventing pilots from putting themselves in too much danger, the Longshot drone will also have the advantage of being very maneuverable. It will be able to pursue its target and get as close to the enemy aircraft as possible before firing its missiles, giving it a better chance of destroying an enemy aircraft. Darpa entrusted the design of the Longshot to three American companies, General Atomics, Lockheed Martin, and Northrop Grumman. Real-world tests are planned but no date has been confirmed yet. This autonomous drone capable of confronting hostile fighter planes instead of the pilot is not the first of its kind developed by Darpa. In February 2020, the government agency had successfully tested the operation of the X-61A Gremlin. It is an autonomous machine launched from a military transport plane several hundred kilometers from the theater of operations. Deployed in swarms, this drone can saturate enemy airspace. On site, it will have to accomplish many missions: reconnaissance, jamming of hostile radar signals, or even targeting enemy aircraft. Finally, the Gremlin will be able to carry missiles and conduct synchronized bombardments with other autonomous devices. The domination of the skies by fully robotic armies seems an increasingly probable hypothesis. The United States is developing an autonomous boat full of kamikaze drones. Metal Shark is developing an autonomous kamikaze drone launcher for the U.S. Navy's. The goal? To be able to facilitate the landing of troops on the beaches of an enemy country. A tidal wave of kamikaze drones to attack the coast of an enemy country. This is the new project of the American company Metal Shark. In a statement, the company announced that its autonomous vessel, dubbed the Long Range Unmanned Vessel, will even be funded by the Marine Corps, the amphibious branch of the U.S. military, which sees it as a new way to protect its soldiers when disembarking on a beach. This autonomous warship will be able to patrol shallow waters and launch a multitude of explosive drones against enemy aircraft or troops. An ambitious project for Metal Shark, as China has already taken the lead over the United States by producing its first swarms of kamikaze drones in October 2020. The American company still has experience in the field, having already delivered more than 400 autonomous boats or remotely piloted ships to the U.S. Navy. However, the company will have to call on government laboratories and other companies in the sector to develop the technologies necessary to create suicide drones. Indeed, coordinating a swarm of tens or hundreds of robots, so that they can have the most effective trajectory to destroy a target, seems to be a significant challenge for the firm. Metal Shark has not yet communicated on the technologies aboard its future autonomous ships. They should patrol a designated area and launch reconnaissance drones to determine the presence of an enemy before carrying out a potential attack. The U.S. military expects such ships to be part of new regiments that will also include autonomous tanks and planes. Indeed, the Pentagon says that drone swarms are of great interest to armies because they offer many advantages: recognition, jamming of communications, while the defense systems to counter them are disproportionately expensive for the moment.